Louis' story, having, grown up on it, from day one, was inspiring primarily because it was about really taking adversity and making something useful and beautiful out of it. And I think that definitely colored my growing up years.
That's great, because now I want to ask you in terms of teaching. You're swinging a little bit.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I just don't want you to swing so much that I get dizzy from our swinging. We have these nice swingy chairs, which are probably not the best to have, but I like the arms, so I
Yes.
opt for the arms and deal with the swing. As a teacher, were there any challenge? Like, what were your greatest challenges? Like, those moments where you hit the wall, and your greatest successes. Maybe a highlight of each one of them.
Boy, I could write a book. I am writing a book actually about my
great.
experiences, but
Do you have the title yet?
I do. It's called Miss a Love Story.
Oh boy!
Because
you're gonna have to come back when
you
you
know
got
how
that
the
done.
students call teachers Miss,
Yeah.
and some of my colleagues always felt that that's because they don't know your name, and I always took it as a term of endearment. And it was interesting when I came to New York that it's the same thing. So it just reinforces that. But to be continued on that end. But I taught in a very challenging neighborhood in Los Angeles, and there were lots of economic and social issues, lots of gangs, lots of drugs. It was a tough neighborhood, and I really found inspiration from the kids who wanted to do well but had to carry this veneer of toughness to be able to get, to get through their neighborhoods. And the highlight, the armor, right. They couldn't carry a book home because they would get beat up because, oh, you're a schoolboy. So I was involved in establishing a program, an interdisciplinary thematic program called Humanitas. It was at many schools in Los Angeles, but I started it at the high school where I was working. And we created like a little school within the school, and all the students stayed together, and the teachers team taught, and we picked themes, and they did projects. And I was able to maintain with my colleagues that program for many years. And I'm still in touch with a lot of those students through Facebook, and I think that's probably my greatest, the thing that I'm the most proud of, and the thing that really I wish I could bring to New York, because I don't see that happening much in New York for myriad reasons. And a couple of my students are always like great cheerleaders for me, and they'll email me and say, I want you to cut and paste this email and send it to all the teachers you work with so they know how good you are.
Great. So I have so much to ask